Good morning, my friends, and happy Sunday. Welcome to the stream. We're back, and we have an interdimensional Ladybird to go and beat. Is this the final puzzle of the game? I don't know. If we beat the spirit of Sirrus himself, that might trigger the end. I don't know. We will see. I hope everyone has had a great week so far. Last time out, we stacked all of these things into one row. That appears to not be the correct solution. We do think we have a pretty good idea on the order that this thing should be in. So what we're going to do is we're going to fiddle around a little bit to try and get these out. Now we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 nodes available here. So I think the easiest way to do it is going to be to distribute. I think you distribute the top ones first, isn't it? So we drop first, second, third. No, hang on, wait. No. We don't want to do that. We want to drop first, second, third. And then we can drop first and then third back. Yeah. So we drop first, second, third, then take the rest of the stack and we drop it all between these two. First, second, third. I think that'll work. Okay.
You can make one.
So we do first, second, third, because I think it's the first 3 that we need in here. And now we have to drop the 4th one in here, which isn't so great, but we'll drop the rest of the stack across these 2. Then we pick up the 4th one and we bring it back. We have Sponsim in the chat. Good morning to you. And of course we have Spiper as well. Good morning to you. I already said good morning via the
you can make one.
Text chat, of course, but yeah. Okay. So then we're going to take.
Really good at chess.
Yeah, we take here number 1 go here. Put number 3 back here. Number 2 then into here. We have Nimaway in the chat. Good morning to you. So we take number 2. So number 3's now at the top. So we move number 3 over here. We put number 2 back this direction. Grab number 2. Put number 2 under number 1. Grab number 3.
I'd like.
And we bring number 3 over, and then this one might be done. Okay. The shimmering, hopefully good sign. Now this, we believe is number 4, yeah?
You can make one, just like you made my spirit guide.
Yeah, okay, you can make one just like you made my spirit guide. Weirdly enough, I'd have thought that would go with this icon here, because that's the spirit guide that he made. So maybe we're going round to the left, actually, rather than to the right.
That way I'll never be able to break.
Okay. I could, but it's hard to carve figurines that small as the next one we're looking for now.
I'll tell them to when
I could, but it's really hard to carve figurines that small.
So we grab you, we go 1, 2, 3. Dump you back in here.
You can make one.
I could, but it's really.
Okay, they break so easily.
That way I'll never.
I'll tell them to when I link home.
We have a new follower. Thank you very much. Wee Dandy Sun. I might be putting the emphasis on the wrong syllables there. Wee dandy son. So, they break so easily is the next one we want. But thank you very much for the follow. They break so easily is our next line.
I'll tell them to...
That way I'll never... Ha! Right.
Must be one of these.
Well...
They break so...
Right, there we go, yes. So we drop you in here. They break so easily into there. Oh, it's glowing. Oh, and that one's already correct. Ah, no! No! Oh, fine, okay.
Well... Maybe Mom and Dad could give you a set.
Maybe Mum and Dad could give you a set. Well, that's the next one, right? And the next one is the right, and I suppose... But this one was already correct. So we need to kind of go and... So we'll drop you in here. And drop you in here. And then this one... needs to come back this way. I'm hoping that solving these sequentially is going to work. Like, I'm hoping that there's just some trick of the mathematics that says in the last two we can get to work. Otherwise we're going to need to do a bit of finessing here. So... Right, and what's this one?
Well, maybe Mom...
Right, and the right, I suppose you'll just link back.
Ha! Right.
So if we put that one in... Okay, that's not correct on its own. That means one way or another that would have solved the puzzle.
Never be able to break it. Ha! Right. And I suppose you'll tell them to make it out of the same rock as this chamber. That way I'll never be.
I'll tell them to when I link home.
Oh, maybe these two need to be... These need to be swapped. These need to be swapped, because I'll tell them to when I link home should clearly be on the linking book. And the same material as this chamber needs to be over here. No. Now it's in the wrong order. Hang on a second, right?
That way I'll never be able... Ha! Right. And I suppose you'll tell them...
I'll tell them to when I link home.
Right, I need to get that one over here. So let's grab this guy and move him over.
Ha! Right.
Is there a way to... might need to quickly graph it. Is there a way to rearrange the order of 3 items between 2 nodes only? Or do I need to get this node involved?
I'll tell them to when I link home.
It would be good, before I start messing around too much, it would be good to establish. So it's yellow, green, red currently. Right.
Ha!
Yeah, so it was yellow, green, red. Now it's green, yellow, red.
That way I'll...
So yes, you can change the order of 3 items only using 2
I'll tell them
nodes.
to when I...
Now does that solves that one on its own. So these 2 must be in this final one here. Fine. But it needs to be in the order of... Well, no, we don't know which order it needs to be in, actually, do we? We don't know which order it needs to be in. No. Release, don't put it... I should have done it the other way around. So yes, green is supposed to be on this one. we need to work out whether it's... Okay. So green is supposed to be over here. We need to work out whether it's yellow-red or red-yellow over this side. Yeah? And then we can work out a set of steps that will actually do it for us. Okay. So let's take...
Right.
So let's take you over here. So now it's yellow, green, red. Now if I move, I can move yellow under here and then red ends up back here, and then I can move red under here, or I can move green to the bottom. Yeah, I move green to the bottom first. And then we take yellow here, red this side, and then green here. Oh no, do you know what? I don't think I can hang on, thinking. I can move the red over, that makes yellow, green, red. I think red is kind of stuck at the bottom at the moment, isn't it? Because I can move yellow over to make red, yellow, and then green's over here. So I can make red, yellow, green. Graph time. Okay. So, at the moment, I've got yellow, green, and red. Yeah. I can move red over, and that makes yellow, green, red. And then when I distribute that, it becomes yellow, green, red. This is assuming I'm only using 2 nodes. Well, then I can move green over to make yellow, red, green here. Okay, yellow, red, green. I need to adjust the sensitivity on this mouse. My handwriting is going to be absolutely terrible. I got a new mouse, so RIP my Razer Death Adder. But I did see a really good deal on for a Logitech G502, which is like, you know, really well rated and so on. I'm still getting used to it. It's a different amount of DPI, and so it kind of throws my handwriting out like quite significantly. Okay, so then from here we can make yellow, but we're going to end up with red back here, so we end up with yellow, green, red like that, which is back where we started. So we've made a loop. Yeah. Now that was moving the red. Instead, we could make green, red, yellow by moving it that direction first. And that could make red, yellow, green like this, which is the opposite way around to this one. So that's good. Where we're trying to get is we're trying to get green on its own on the right hand side. Okay, so red, yellow, green would then become red, yellow, green. Red, yellow, green. I think we can... it's really hard to see. Maybe we can do it with just these 2 nodes. Hang on. So green, yellow, red. You move the red over. Then you need to distribute, because once you have it in a stack, there's no other move except to distribute. Then that becomes yellow, green, red. Then we could convert it into a stack again. And then that makes it yellow or green. If we didn't converge it into a stack, we'd end up with red on its own. But no, we want green on its own. We want green on its own. So what we need is we need something that looks a bit like this, but with green in this position here. We need green on the lower part of the stack on the right hand side. So a bit like the inverse of this. Which we can do if we go from here and we instead go green, red, yellow, right, by distributing, and then go yellow, green, red, like this. Because then we can get red, yellow, green, okay? And there is a 50% chance that that's the answer to the puzzle. Okay, so let's do those steps and we'll see if that works, right? So we've got yellow, green, red currently. We want to convert that to green, red, yellow. So we take this one, we put it here, we move it back here, right? Now we want to take the red and we move the red under.
That.
So move that here, move that here. Now we need to move the green under the yellow. Okay. And now when we move the yellow and put the green back, 50% chance this is a win. No, right. We need it the opposite way up. We need it the opposite way up.
That way I'll never be able. Ha! Right. And I suppose.
Yeah, okay. Probably could have guessed that we needed it the other way up. Right. Just from the thing. But it means that we can manipulate this without going anywhere. So let's pick. So we're starting with. So our target is yellow, red, green. That's our target. And our starting position is red, yellow, green. Okay. So we want to swap these over. If we did green... So, the previous step we need is we need yellow, green, red. That's the previous step. Yeah. And the previous step to that is probably... Like tracing this backwards, the previous step to that is probably green, red, yellow. Now, how do we get from where we are? Sorry, no. That to get to the target. This is. So we have red, yellow, green currently. We need to get green, red, yellow. If we take green and move it here and then distribute. Okay, let's work it from this direction. So red, yellow, green. Oh man. Yeah, this mouse is definitely harder to write with. I think it's just a question of getting used to it, of course, but... Right. This is where we're starting with. If we converge it into a stack, we get... Can I turn the sensitivity down or something? Is it even the sensitivity that's the problem, though? If I go red, yellow, green, right, then we distribute, so we get red. Oh, that's a good R, that is. So we get red, yellow, green like that, which is close, but not what we actually need. Then we stack again, so then it becomes red, green, yellow on this side. Then we distribute again. That'll then become red, green, yellow, right? Which rotates us back round. So instead of stacking, you distribute instead. And you go yellow, green, red. And now you stack green, red, yellow. And now you distribute, you get green, red, yellow. Oh, it's close, it's close. Oh, it's not quite it, it's not quite it. If you distribute from here, though, you're going to get yellow, red, green, right, which is the flipped version of this one. Now if you stack it, you get R, G, yellow. And then if you distribute, you are going to get R, G, Y. Oh no, which actually rotates us back round. Ah, no. Sad. Sad face. No, that doesn't work. Wait, what? Maybe I'm overthinking this. Distribute again from here, and you get red, sorry, yellow, green, red. And from there again, you're going to end up with G here, R, Y. And again, you'll get G, R, and Y, which gets you to there. So that's your winning thing. Yeah? Does that is right, double check, is that correct? R, Y, G. You distribute, so you get the R goes under the G and the Y stays. Then you distribute again, so the G falls under the Y and the R stays. Then you distribute again, and you get the Y comes under the R and the G stays. Then you go another time, the R comes under the G, the Y stays. Right? Then you do it another time, the G comes under the Y, and then you do it again. Right. So we're basically, it's just distribute, 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 distribute. You do that 6 times and we win. I think. So, let's not mess that up. Okay. Isn't maths fun? Right, so this is the 3rd time. then 4th time. And then 5th time. See, if we hadn't grafted out, this would just look like desperation by this point. You know what I mean? But now we're one move away from winning. What?
That way I'll never be able to...
No! Wait, how have we ended up with red still on top? No! What? What happened? How did we... Wait, how did we mess that up? We've ended up back where we started. So sorry, hang on. You go GRY, fine, then you're going to end up with YGR, then you're going to end up with RYG, then GRY, then from GRY, you're going to get YGR, and then you're going to end up with... No! No, that's not... No, that's not one step away. Ugh. Get rid of all of that. Get rid of all of that. Right. One step away. It's one step away from this one, and then I just moved the arrow. That was just the worst. Right. YRG. One step away from Y. Like, we can do this. We can do this. I'm just messing it up. So one step away from YRG is YRG. Yeah. Which we have from down here. Which we have from down here. Yeah. Okay. So, following my amazing map. Here we go. So, we distribute first. And that gets us to YGR. Now we need to stack. So now we have GRY. Now we have to distribute. Okay, so now we're GYR. Now we distribute again to get RG and Y over on this side. And this is now one step away. So now we need to distribute again. We move the red one under here. Yeah, here we go.
Daddy's really good at chess. You should play him.
I'd like to, sis, but I don't have a chess set.
You can make one, just like you made my spirit guide.
I could, but it's really hard to carve figurines that small. They break so easily.
Well, maybe Mom and Dad could give you a set as a present. I'll tell them to when I link home.
Right. And I suppose you'll tell them to make it out of the same rock as this chamber. That way I'll never be able to break it.
Excellent.
It's working.
Oh.
We must move swiftly. The Traveler knows what you're doing, and will try to impede you. Go.
What are we doing next? Oh, more puzzles. Excellent.
Father and mother.
So we've got 2, 3. Oh, hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4 nodes this time. Alright. It was a puzzle that they were so pleased with, they decided to make us do it twice. Okay, here we go.
Father and mother will teach you the art.
Okay. Father and mother will teach you the art. Oh no, don't pick it up. Ah.
Leaving behind the perfect disguise for me to step into.
Mm-hmm.
When I turn this switch, the chair you're sitting in will activate.
Okay. Whoops, didn't mean to change the size of that. Mm-hmm. Okay, leaving behind the perfect disguise. Oh, my clicky. Okay, this is the one I don't have.
Never knowing it's really me who's doing the learning.
Let me explain my devious plan. The learning. There we go.
Of course, I'll kill them as soon as I know how to write ages. Lights will go on.
Lights will go on. So, of course I'll kill them when I figure out how to write ages. Lights will go on. That's probably in relation to activating the chair, TBH.
See how round and smooth and empty it is? And everything that's you will be sucked out of your body.
Okay. See how round and empty it is. This is just Sirrus monologuing. And everything that's you will be removed from your body. One line at a time. Oh no, I accidentally clicked in again. Yeah, monologuing at the slowest rate possible. Okay, sorry. So, hang on.
See
So this
how
one
round
was...
and smooth?
Yeah, we got that line.
Then I'll put my new memories back.
Then I'll put my new memories back in my body.
See this globe, little sister?
See this globe. Okay.
And everything that's you.
Okay. See this globe, little sister. And what was the other line?
Then I'll put my new
Then I'll
memories.
put my new memories back in my body. Okay, and I think that's all of them, right?
Never knowing it's really
Yes.
leaving behind the perfect disguise for me to step into.
We got Blazing Fernie in the chat. Good morning to you. Good morning to you. Okay, let's have a look. So, I think we're going to start up here. When I flip this switch, the chair you're sitting in will activate. Lights will go on. And everything that's you will be removed from your body. Then see this globe, see how round and empty it is. Not sure. So, father and mother will teach you the art, never knowing it's me doing the learning. Okay, I think that line, leaving behind the perfect disguise for me, goes in here. And then I'll kill them when I figure out how to write ages, and then I'll put my new memories back into my body. So those go towards the end. And then these two... These could either be before or after. But I think it kind of doesn't matter. Because, well, we know that that's the chair and we know that that's the globe. And then this will be father and mother will teach you the art, never knowing it's me doing the learning. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Oh yeah, we've only got 4 nodes this time. Fine. So I reckon this one might have 4 of them in it. We've got Wade7 in the chat. Hello to you. Happy Sunday morning. Each of these lines feels like it was recorded in its own take, even though there's no back and forth. Maybe.
And everything that's you.
Okay, let's try and get father and mother will teach you the art.
See this globe, little sis? Leaving behind the perfect.
I think it's going to be over here, isn't it?
Of course I'll kill. Lights will go
So
on.
it's that yellow one.
See how round and... Then I'll put my new memories back in my body, and no one will be able.
Do you know what? I wonder if the last line there might be this chamber. Wait, hang on. So which way round would it go? So it would be the globe first, then it would be the chair, which will have like 4 lines to it. Then you got here, and then this might just be 1 line. Then I'll put
everything that's... See this globe? Then I'll put my new memories.
Okay.
And
so let's clear you. Clear. I want to know if this is like just a 1-liner right here. So put you here, back.
then
It is, right? So that's a 1-liner on its own. So I have a feeling then that this globe is just 2. See this globe, little sister, see how round and empty it is.
when I turn this, father and mother will teach. See this globe, little?
Right, so let's go here. Okay, so we've got the globe.
See this globe, little?
Right, I need to see how round and empty it is.
Then I'll put father and mother. Of course I'll.
Where is that?
When I turn this, see how round and...
Right, good. So basically... Here, here... So we're sort of doing the puzzle in reverse, right? In that... Oh, hang on, wait. I need to... So it's this one at the bottom, isn't it?
See how round?
Yep, fine. So I'm doing this in reverse by identifying the ones that have the fewest lines first. Because if the globe only has 2 lines... Yeah, it does. Right, okay. Good. So this only has one line, and this only has 2 lines, which means these 2 are the ones you solve last, and you get all of the other lines together on the first 2 first, using the little chamber and the globe as your dumping locations for all of the other lines in the meantime. Right, so let's go and fill these up then. So
Lights will go on.
Lights will go on, no. So first of all, let's work on when I flip
See
this
globe?
switch.
See how round?
When I flip this switch.
Then I'll put my father and mother. Of course I'll. Leaving behind. And everything. When I turn this.
Okay, here we go. It's one of those ones towards the top there.
Leaving behind them.
No, it wasn't quite that one.
And everything that's.
Oh, it's
Lights
not that one
will go.
either. Hang on.
When I turn this switch, the father and mother will.
Okay, so that needs to be dumped over there.
When I turn. Leaving.
So what we can do is we grab these and we go 1, 2, 3, and we push this back here.
When I turn.
So
this
that's
switch,
when I turn the switch. Now we need lights will go
leaving
on.
behind. And everything that's. Lights will go on.
Okay, good.
Leaving behind.
So what we need to do is kind of move move these here like this, and then we can take this one. Come on.
Lights will go on.
Okay, so that's lights will go
leaving
on.
behind the perfect.
And then we actually need this one, isn't it?
And everything that's.
Yeah, fine.
And everything that's.
Yes, we move this over first, and then we distribute to the left. And then this one comes and joins it, and that's 4 lines then locked in. Good. Now we need the art related ones. Father and mother will teach you the art.
Of course I'll. Never knowing it. Father and mother.
Okay. Never knowing it's me who's doing the learning is the next
See
line.
this globe, little sister? Then I'll put my. Never knowing it's real.
Okay, good. So move those here. Yep, that's excellent, that's excellent, that's perfect. And then we need I will kill them when I figure it out.
Of course I'll kill.
Which is good, so that goes there, and then here. Brilliant. So, we've got these 2 done, and now we just need to work out the combination of things that we need for this one. So, unfortunately, 2 of them are pink.
Then I'll put my new map. See how round and smooth. See this globe, little sister?
Right. So we need yellow. Should we call it circle, star, square this time round? Okay. So what we've got, so what we need, the target we're going for is...
See how round? See this globe, little? Then I'll put my new memories.
Right, what we need is we need square over on the right. And we need...
See how round? See this globe, little?
Star. Star and square. Do you know what? Let's do Q for square, star, and circle. Right, that's the target we're going for. Let me just double check that. So star is the globe. Circle.
See how round?
Yes, right. So that's what we're going for. Where we're starting is square, circle, star. Now, let's think. If we distribute, we're going to get square, circle, star. Oh, well, we have to distribute. That has to be the first move that we make anyway, without any loss of generality. So we might as well do that now, straight away. Right. So where we're actually starting then is we're actually starting at square, circle, star. Right. Now, if we distribute, we're going to get circle, square, star, which actually looks pretty close, because then we just distribute again. So actually, yeah, we're really close, straight up on this one.
Then.
So this will be much faster. So fast, in fact, I didn't even show you the graph that I drew. It's literally a two-step graph.
See.
Here we go.
See this globe, little sister? See how round and smooth and empty it is? When I turn the switch, the chair you're sitting in will activate.
I would say yeah, it's a good puzzle. Like any, it's a good puzzle. Did we need to do it twice? There's no harm in doing it twice, I suppose. I would say any puzzle that encourages you to like graph out a possibility space is a pretty nice puzzle. So yeah, I'll go with it.
Never knowing it's really me who's doing the learning.
Oh, Sirrus, he's such a bad dude.
Of course, I'll kill them as soon as I know how to write ages. Then I'll put my new memories back in my body, and no one will be able to stop me.
To be fair, Sirrus, if you're that bad of a dude and you're already into body swapping, like, why not just swap for a younger body? You know? Oh no, Cosmic Ladybird. Oh!
She's free. You have done well, traveler. The one you know as Yisha has rediscovered her waking mind. Even now, she begins to return there.
Excellent.
The interloper cannot follow her. The strands of dream close in on him, and without a guide to shield him, he will be completely crushed under their weight. Return now to your waking life, until the next time you wish to travel in dream.
Here we go. roll credits, question mark? Now, we've got to have Atris come back and be like, ah, tell you what, the weather on Rhyme, terrible. What did I miss? Oh, we are back. We are back.
We did it. The transfer worked. We saved Yisha. Don't look so surprised.
It's got them poisonous gases, though.
The life stone had to be inserted directly into the shrine. Otherwise it wouldn't have worked. The only way to do that was to break the glass that contained the gases. Of course, that made it kind of lethal. Better this way. All the things I did.
Jesus just like, who are you?
Sirrus is dead. It's over. Everything's gonna be okay, little sis.
Oh yeah, of course she knows him, doesn't she?
It's gonna be okay.
My friend,
Hey, Atris.
seems I'm always thanking you. Catherine has taken Yisha to Tay. She's all right. She really is a strong little girl. But she's gonna need time. She loved Akinar and Sirrus very much. God, this is hard. It's as if a door inside me is closed despite everything I've done to keep it open. But in a way, maybe that's good. My sons may be gone, but my daughter is safe. And now Catherine and I can give her all the love and attention she'll need to move on with her life. Just as we must move on with ours. Endings are just another form of beginning, I guess. And the harder an end is to face, the more hope we bring with us to the next beginning.
I don't want to talk over him in case he's got anything else to say there. Here we go. Credits roll. That was Myst IV Revelation. And best available ending is our canon ending this time. So for the first time since Myst 1, we've actually managed to get the good ending. Yes. Wow. Every ending is a new beginning. Thoroughly in character for someone who basically abandoned their sons to focus on their new family. So yeah, I'll certainly go with consistency of writing is definitely not a problem there. Got a feel for Yisha waking up immediately having her brother die in her lap. Absolutely. Seems a bit weird to me that she's also just been carted off to Tay as well. So, like, is Atreus going to be on Tay? Or is he also going to be using this as an opportunity to do some of his... to spend some alone time away from his family, you know? Because it's what he really craves, right? Do we want to see what happens in the two bad ones? Absolutely we do. Absolutely we do. We're going to be loading that up in just a second. Overall, though, yeah, a thoroughly strong entry to the series. You know, a thoroughly strong entry to a thoroughly strong series. Where would I put it in the overall tier listing? Oh, I got Peter Gabriel singing over the credits again. Where would I put it in the overall tier listing for Myst games? You know, it's a tricky one. It's a tricky one. I think some of the puzzles in this game are definitely the most oblique in the whole series. For sure. Like, chair puzzle, really good. A lot of the stuff in Serenia, though, I feel a little bit sad that, like, some of the Serenia puzzles are literally talk to all of the people in the correct order. Like, you have to, like, we got super duper stuck. We got super duper stuck because we went round to the back of the harvester, then went into the dream chamber, and then when we came out, we didn't go back round the back of the harvester again to go and speak to someone. And because we didn't speak to that person, a whole bunch of other stuff kind of got locked out, which was a bit of a shame because we spent a long time stuck there, and it turned out it wasn't even really a puzzle. But broadly speaking, I really like the score. This is the only score that I've actually added to my Spotify playlists so far. I think it's probably the strongest score of any of the Myst games so far. Yeah. Overall, I'd give it a good. It's a strong entry to the series. Is it better than 3? It's really hard to say. It's really hard to say. I might have to think on it some more, because Brad Dourif is carrying. Brad Dourif is carrying 3. And 3 also had Amateria, which of course is just absolutely brilliant. Yeah, it's close. It's close for sure. But what do you guys think? How would you guys rank Myst IV against the other Myst games? Where would you put on a tier list the 4 games that we've played so far? I imagine most people would put Riven at the top, obviously, unless they're being incredibly spicy. Serenia introduced a sort of afterlife immortality. No doubt that'll change everything going forward, right? It might well do. Do you know what, actually, right? Shout out to Pencils and Stories in the YouTube comment section, who made a really insightful comment that, because we've talked a lot about how the art clearly allows you to create ages where the laws of physics are different between ages, right? And the classic example that we've spoken about a few times is Donut World, and how, you know, the laws of physics in our universe would not allow Donut World to exist, but in Catherine's crazy physics universes, they can. However, Dream is not changing the physical properties of a universe. Dream is like changing the metaphysical properties of a universe, right? Now, we talked a few weeks ago about, oh yeah, could Catherine write in like a Species 8472 style enemy who is able to bend the powers of the art in a way that she herself can't bend it? And I was thinking about this more and more, and I realised that this is actually a really bad analogy, because it's not like Catherine writing in Species 8472. What it's more like is one of the holodeck episodes where Geordie goes, "Hey computer, create me an enemy capable of defeating Data." And what you end up with is you end up with a creation that you've created that is able to break the laws within the boundaries of its own creation. And I think that's a really interesting concept. I don't know if it fully... It's got a lot of potential ramifications to it, for sure, which I'm sure are probably not going to get explored in great philosophical depth, but maybe they will be, I don't know. But yeah, being able to theoretically create a universe where perhaps even the laws of the art itself are different, or that would be a pretty spicy thing to explore, I think. Anyway, you're not sure if you need a spirit guide for the funeral stuff to work. Maybe Akinar can be saved. There's an idea. Okay, right. Let's go and load up. Some games. So we did a decision point right here. I'm going to load that up. And there are at least a couple of things we can do in here, because we can interact with this chamber, which has got a load of poisonous gas in. And we can go inside with Yisha, and I think those are probably the two bad endings that are available to us. So here's the... Right, let's crack this bad boy open. I tell you what though, this door is absolute bait. Absolute bait. It's like, oh hey, it's a door with a lever that's not even locked. So like, anyone who doesn't know what's in here... Oh, wait a minute. Oh no, it's got a protective covering anyway. Bonk bonk. Oh, I thought this room was going to be full of gas. Okay, yeah, I was assuming one of the bad endings was, yeah, that chamber kills you. But okay. Wonder if there's a way to mess with this pod. Well, let's side with Yisha rather than Akinar, because that'll definitely be a bad ending for sure.
Akinar, it's you. You've come to rescue me. Over there's a lever that'll set me free. Hurry up before Akinar comes back.
Alright. No reason to suspect this incredibly suspicious child. Like, this stuff is so clearly stuff that Sirrus has put together as well, though.
Akinar, use the silver lever. Turn it and you'll set me free.
No! Stop! This is not Yisha!
What?
Sirrus used the machine. He forced the memory chamber to remove all of her memories.
Liar!
This is Sirrus, I tell you.
This is crazy! He killed Sirrus when he tried to save me.
Seriously, would I kill my own brother?
Yes!
He removed Yisha's memories. And then he used the machine to plant his own memories inside her head.
What?
I mean, the way Akinar's waving the crossbow around, you know,
He's got the life stone.
very
Serenia's
convincing.
memory chamber can't survive without the
Shut
life
up!
Please, I'm your little sister.
He's just playing games with you.
You see, he's a killer.
No. No.
Get him,
I told you
stranger.
already. I only stole this to stop Sirrus from hurting Father, but I was wrong. He was after Yisha all along.
No, he's the one who kidnapped me, not Sirrus.
Look, we have to set everybody's memories back right again. The Amber Lever. Turn the Amber Lever to begin the process.
No, you'll kill me if you do that.
Hooray! Before the memory chamber gets too weak to power the transfer.
Don't listen to him.
Okay, siding with Yisha. Oh no!
Coming around? I wish I could say the same for my poor dear brother. But I guess getting crushed twice in one day was just too much for him. Thank you so much for believing in me. I wasn't sure my little Yisha act would fool anyone. But now I'm sure it'll convince Mother and Father, at least long enough for them to teach me everything they know about the art.
Well, that answers that question as to how, like, an 11-year-old girl gets the upper hand against, like, 2 grown men. But there we go. So did you say there's a second bad ending? So where's the second bad ending then? I'm assuming it has something to do with this room. It looks like there's a path, but I don't think so. Or is there only one bad ending? Okay, there is another bad ending. No, that leaves the room where we came from. So how do we get the other bad ending? I don't see any other obvious decision points. I suppose we could refuse to sit in the chair? Pull the amber lever, but refuse to sit in the chair, I guess.
It's you. You've come to rescue me. Over there's a lever that'll set me free. Hurry up before Aknar comes back. What are you waiting for? He'll kill us. Move. Aknar, use the silver lever. Turn it and you'll set me free.
No! Stop! This is not Yisha!
What?
Sirrus used the machine He forced the memory chamber to remove all of her memories.
Liar!
This is Sirrus, I tell you.
This is crazy! He killed Sirrus when he tried to save me.
Seriously, would I kill my own brother?
Yes?
He removed Yisha's memories. And then he used the machine to plant his own memories inside her head.
What?
What? No!
Sirrus, I tell you.
Look, he's got the life stone. Serenia's memory chamber can't survive without the
Shut up!
Please, I'm your little sister.
He's just playing games with you.
You see, he's a killer.
No. No! I told you already. I only stole this to stop Sirrus from hurting Father, but I was wrong. He was after Yisha all along.
No, he's the one who kidnapped me, not Sirrus.
Look, we have to set everybody's memories back right again. The Amber Lever. Turn the Amber Lever to begin the process.
No, you'll kill me if you do that.
Hooray! Before the memory chamber gets too weak to power the transfer.
Don't listen to him.
I mean, is there any other switch to pull? I think it is
Trust me,
literally
use
just
the
these
Amber
two.
Lever.
No, you'll kill me. Use the silver one now.
The Amber Lever.
The silver one.
But what happens if you do neither? You just stand here.
No.
You really have to trust me. This is not my little sister, and we're running out of...
Oh no! Ah, she got him!
Never could control yourself, could you, dear brother? Unfortunately, he proved to be more intelligent than I anticipated. No matter. I won't insult you by demanding that you let me go now. I'm sure Father will be along soon. Having one more dead body around will only make my performance as Yisha that much more convincing. At least until he finishes teaching me the art.
Ah, there we go. Okay, excellent. So those are the two bad endings. You don't get the credit rolls in the bad endings, though. So those are more like game overs than bad endings, I guess. So Wade7 says, since I started with Riven when it came out, when I played Myst, it was a little tough to digest, but understood the importance when it came out. Exile was fun, well thought, and had Brad Dourif. True facts, true facts. Jump cut to me several hours in the future because I forgot to actually record an outro for Myst IV Revelation. But thank you all on YouTube in the future very much for coming along for this Myst IV journey and watching this playthrough to the end. Next week, we're going to be starting Uru. Well, on stream, we actually already started Uru this week, but we only played about 15 minutes. So I'm going to take that 15 minutes and I'm going to add that to episode 1 that we're then going to record next week on stream. So, Uru, first episode coming this time next week. If you want to be reminded to come and check out Uru episode 1, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Thank you very much for watching. This has been a Myst IV Revelation blind playthrough. Thank you. I'll see you soon. Bye for now.